Hey y'all, welcome back to Mother of Giants Gaming. I'm Mama D, and today we're going to play a game called The Sinking City. It was suggested to me by a friend of mine. It is an H.P. Lovecraft inspired game, who I love, and I don't know anything about it, except for that it's H.P. Lovecraft inspired. So I thought it might be fun to stream it today instead of just doing the regular old recording for the other channels. So, let's jump right into it. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vanderberg. Pin evidence on the map to mark its presumed location. Ammo is scarce, fleeing is often a better option. Oh no. Let's see. I hate it already. Everything's a puzzle in games like this. Oh, that's creepy. Eek. Luck. That is not combat breathing, sir. Come on, get us together. Out-of-body experience? It's the whole game. It's just gonna be a dream. Oh. Well, hello, giant Cthulhu monster. Please excuse me, I have a 2-year-old that doesn't sleep. Oh yeah, that looks like a great idea. Come on, dude. First aid kit and a brick. Chair on. Let's go investigate. It's a gun. Oh, that's in the way. Rotate. Don't look down the barrel of the gun, please.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Ooh, I like your voice, dude. This is the letter that we read at the beginning. I'm not going to read that again. That was a camera. Key evidence collected. Okay, how do I camera? It's doing a great job with the tutorial here. Doesn't tell you anything. Is that a brick? It's a brick. First aid kit. I'm just gonna hold on to the brick. That sounds like a good thing. Ah, I just accidentally figured out the melee button.
Advertisement.
Curse of the Were-Jaguar. Romer, the noble troglodyte. I love it. Okay, just want to kind of peek around real quick. Oh, wait. I can't. Oh, I got gunpowder, coil springs, and shell casings. Okay, so exploration is worth doing. That looks neat. I don't know why. I just felt like I needed to take a picture of that. My brick back. Ooh, my pinup ladies. Hello. I don't like you. Okay. I do like the detail, though. Oh, not that much detail.
Now get out.
Oh, okay, cool, thanks.
At last,
Ah.
Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes
Johannes.
Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Nice suit. It's pretty. Well, what's the deal with this city?
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it.
You okay?
I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
The flood, question mark, but it's like pouring rain.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem.
Do you want to watch?
Visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams
here?
is not uncommon
You can
here
sit
in
right over there,
Oakmont.
okay?
By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas,
stuff out of that chair.
I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Where is Robert?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
If you
Don't
want to
worry,
find
you
him,
can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
The flood,
What
question
about
mark.
this flood?
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland.
Readjusting.
I must say I rather like it, despite the
Get
inconvenience.
some better posture going on
That-
before I start playing.
You know?
What is Mr. Throgmorton
Can
like?
you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline. A philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
Okay. I'm gonna ask like all the questions because I've never played this game, so I want to know all of what the things are happening. All that came out so eloquently, didn't it? That's not what I meant. I meant I want to get all the information so that I can make better decisions.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
Oh, that's
Is it-
promising.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Excuse me. It's chilly. Turn my little heater on down here. I'm in the basement. And it gets cold in the basement. Even though it's like 80 degrees outside, it's like 50 degrees in the basement. I love it. What do you do
fill
here?
your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
How do I get to Devil's Reef?
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel
good.
and a few other key places.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of sneaking in this game.
Other
What else did you mark?
Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive,
Private eye.
newspaper, places
Good to
you'll
know.
need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Okay.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No, no. The pleasure was mine, Mr.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind
all
of
the way
man
link.
who finds you.
M to activate the map, T for information. So this must be like my codex. Street names, institution with archives, landmarks, fast travel, investigation scenes, key evidence, all evidence. Good to know. Evident marks are shown for currently selected cases only. This looks like a bad mark. This guy down at the bottom, we probably want to avoid those. Mind's eye. Whenever you see a distortion in the corner of the screen or hear a ringing sound. Images of the past have an activation zone. Okay. Casebook, evidence. I know it's going to show me these things, but I just want to kind of go through it real quick. Retrocognition allows you to understand events that happened in the past, inspect enough evidence on scene, and the vision will emerge. Step into it to find all critical scenes. Mind Palace, like Sherlock. Investigation of the main case reveals clues for your Mind Palace. Okay. Padlocks and weak planks can be broken with a shot or melee attack. If you are crouched... Oh my gosh, what is that? No, I'm not even fighting anything yet, just the picture. It's like, no thanks. Okay, ammo and supplies are scarce. Guns are not going to reload themselves. Well, okay. I can dive in this game? Oh, awesome. Okay. Now let's do a little walking around. I'm really enjoying, like, the, water effects so far. Hello? That's gross. That's my melee. Just wanted to go ahead and figure that out real quick before I got too far. Can I break boxes? No. This is not Zelda. There'll be no breaking boxes for you. Okay, let me get my mouse under control here so it doesn't look like I'm having a seizure every single time I move. Can I... What are you? Oh, killed it. I can't do anything with it, but I killed it. Ha! I should probably look at my map. That's the one thing I didn't look at. It's like, you're supposed to go here, and you didn't. Now, it said that if you found all the clues, that would be green. So there's something else over there that I need to see. Oh, I think I need to take my camera out maybe and take some pictures. You? No, is there still something on the boat that I missed? Take a picture of that. Japanese. This? No? Okay, screw it. We're outie. Let's go explore. Maybe, if we can get up and over the thing. That looks really gross. I have a sneaking suspicion that even though this is not listed as like a horror game, it's gonna scare the crap out of me. Under the keel bar. I think that you are the person
I
I'm
don't
supposed to
care
talk
about
to.
your petty excuses.
Well.
No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me.
He looks
You
interesting.
Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed.
Rude?
I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator.
I'm gonna have to find his son first.
Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Oh, let's just jump straight to the chase. Your futures. Your features are
Please
unusual.
forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father
Is it
united
Planet of
with
the
a
Apes
certain
blood?
royal
Because I
family,
think it's Planet of the
which
Apes
has
blood.
blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Oh, so your son's gonna look
If I
like
may
you. Good to
ask,
know.
What happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said,
Private
I'm a
investigator?
PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it?
Kind of my thing.
Well, Albert was part
Kind
of
of
a
a big
deep-sea
deal.
expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you
Man,
don't
the
believe
detail on their faces and
Complete
stuff is just
malarkey.
really
I
pretty.
know my Albert.
I mean, he's not really
I
pretty,
raised
but
him
like,
strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Albert sounds like a Chad. What do you know about the visions?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria.
If you haven't had any water
Trying to
today,
get to
drink
the
some.
bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you?
I've been asking
My son
questions.
Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouther-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dream.
How his teeth are uneven. Who are the
I
Innsmouthers?
take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground.
Fish-faced
But
freaks.
now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not
Are
to
you?
mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
I feel like if you have to say, we are a pillar of this community, that you're not really a pillar of this community. You're just really loaded and you don't actually take care of folks. I can try to find
Mr.
out.
Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people.
Man, his eyes are all
Find
bloodshot.
Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say
I'm
I
the
tend to see
bomb.com,
things that
baby.
others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Farah, you have a point, newcomer.
Did you just cuss at me? I'm asking.
Sorry, did you
I'm
just
asking
say
you. What'd you say to me?
Farah?
You
What
said it
does
to my
that mean?
face.
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in.
Well, yeah.
It is a fascinating blend.
That's why I
Farah
asked.
means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see.
What if the
Thank you.
Innismouthers are like hybrids of some sort, kind of like him?
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here,
He
my
bounced.
son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
So you're saying I can go into your house?
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
Yes, because I'm supposed to know that one fisherman's shack is the exact fisherman's shack that you're looking for, and not one of the 18 that are on the shore.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my
it's full of
son,
piss and vinegar.
newcomer, and be quick about it.
Alright. T. Evidence. Evidence contains... No kidding. To get to evidence, interact with objects and one. Take photos. White frame in the camera viewfinder. Oh ho! That might be what I did wrong in the boat, is I didn't take a good enough picture. Okay. White frame, huh? H. I don't see a white frame. But I'm gonna take a picture anyway. Let's go inside. Can I still melee without? Okay. Like, if I don't have my bricks selected, can I still hit things? Those are awful looking fish. Ooh. And nobody here swims. Oh, I miss swimming. It's cold where I'm at. More fish. Okay. Still not getting this whole... Okay. Bathtub full of blood, check. Whatever that is. Puppies. Puppies! Ooh, hi! Well, let's talk to you.
Hello?
You look
Hey.
distraught.
Can you hear
You
me?
must have information.
Oh my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's
Not
okay.
really.
I'm Charles Reed, private eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
And I want to know what happened.
I
Tell
want
me
to
what
know
happened.
what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house.
His eyes are
Barry
very
was
green.
outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son.
On his business.
He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry
Okay.
left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams.
So you passed
Drowned
out.
streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
Hey, I have those dreams too,
Sounds
buddy.
familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are.
I think some of these
Live here
conversations you
together.
can't get out of.
Me,
Until you've
poor
asked all
fella
the
Paul,
questions.
Barry, and Innsmouth of Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Where
Where
are
are the
all the
others?
other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him.
On the
Barry's
floor.
outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything, and I have no
I
idea
didn't even
where
see
Lewis
them
or
when I came in.
Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
I'll
I
leave you
gotta
to
go.
it. Take care
I'm
of
gonna ask some more
yourself,
questions
Will.
in a minute.
Please,
I
detective.
want to look around.
Sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or okay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet.
I don't know.
The police will stop anyone coming in or out of
Hope
here,
not.
so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Sad face. Take a picture of this?
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
I mean, you just knock into it.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
There's footsteps out that window. We're gonna talk to them in a minute.
I can barely recognize the face of the
Ew.
poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Yuccaroni. Ooh, 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 excuse me. What was that? What? No, no. No, go away. What? What do I... Okay, hold on, because I thought... No, wrong button. No, what's that? I thought there was something about those. Minds I can reveal omens that guide you. Images of the past have an activation. Press and hold to see the full picture. Okay, so if I press and hold the button, then whenever that happens again, maybe it won't... forgot. We got alcohol! Woohoo!
Choo choo.
Toy train! You forgot the chugga-chuggas, sir. Ooh, a reflection. Fancy. Reflections are always hard to do in games.
I can barely recognize
Okay, I really don't want to see
of
his
the poor
face again. I
fella.
just want to see if that thing comes
was
back
beaten
after
to a
we're
pulp.
done. No? Okay. The tutorial for this game is awful. There's no tutorial. It just kind
I'm
of
surprised they don't
lets you
have
figure it out
someone's
on your own.
portrait here. Five cards short of a full house.
5 cards, so you have no cards. You have 2 cards. No useful cards.
Never seen knives like this before.
Huh.
Masterful work. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
A pitcher. Ooh, oh, that's the fish face thing they were talking about. See, they are hybrids. I was right.
So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
He look like a fish. Press Q to activate. Okay. Rotate.
Grimma, Nechri, Grimma, Gimheil, Nukulinhaft.
Summoning Satan? Oh, rude. That's gonna ring for a minute and there's nothing I can do about it, I'm sorry. Oh, it's so... Oh, what? Oh, what? What is that? No, what is that? I hate it. I hate it muchness. Should I touch it? What do you think? Should I touch it?
Call from.
Okay. Let's touch it. That was an awful mistake. What was I thinking? Oh, okay.
What?
Show me something.
Happening?
What's happening? Okay, so there's... What? Sorry about that. That was Great Grandma. And if she calls twice in a row and nobody's answering, I wanted to make sure everything was okay. She's fine. Okay. I like ran up the stairs. Okay. Are you a fish face dude? He's definitely a fish face dude. Okay. These glowy spots are gonna give me info, I think.
Take this, ape face.
Ape face. So they're talking about... oh boy. Did somebody get shot? Interesting. Anything in here? No? Okay. Zing.
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
So...
Yeah, run!
Oh no, that's not one. So, oh, this is a weird style tutorial, but I'm gonna put it in order of what happened. This. Then this.
Take this,
Then
ape
this.
face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up,
There you
he
go.
was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
So he got shot. What's that Q thing? I really don't appreciate whatever that weird thing in the corner of my eye is. Mind Palace. Okay. Albert... Louis shot without warning. What am I doing with this? Okay, hold on. Albert returned unstable. Oh no, I take that back. Oh no, yeah. Okay, so here, then here. Albert spread hysteria around him. Oh, okay, I got it now. Throgmorton's... the feud there. When he attacked the fisherman, he... No? Okay. He was dangerous and posed a threat. Okay. This is going to take me a second, apparently. Oh, so that'd be the feud between the two of them, because he just shot him without any reason. Albert and fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural senses. I don't have anything else yet. Casebook. What's this? Albert and the fisherman. Okay. Oh, so this is all the clues that I have right now. And information. So this is like a codex. Sort of. Okay. That's for lore. That's for skills, which I have none of. Okay. I don't think I want to jump out of there. I feel like that's a bad idea. So let's just check it out. Make sure there's nothing. Can I go through this door? I can. Anything creepy in here? Oh. Okay, hold on. Let's turn the queue off. Okay, I got some stuff. I wonder... Can I take a picture? No. I still don't know what the, like, white frame it was talking about. I still haven't seen one of those. 2. Okay. No, wrong button. I just want to walk. Yes, I can do the walking.
I've said everything
Hi.
I know.
Well, okay, fine then.
I
Can I
gave
talk to you?
Clear
Okay, I can't,
instructions,
'cause you're a
did I
jerk.
not?
So he jumped out of that house over here. And there should be... I don't like that. Oh, gosh. Okay. Sure. Oh, why not? Everything over there was covered in handprints. Oh, and now it's just gone. That's lovely. I'm gonna have Cthulhu nightmares or some garbage. Okay, so down here is just a bunch of creepy stuff. And that creature thing that I killed. Police line. Just do a quick look in the creepy realms here. It says, police line do not cross. Well. Oh, not to listen to you.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Yeah. Nice reference. What are you? Oh, no. You're glowy. Why are you glowy? Can I get in there?
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
It's glowing green. That's what's wrong with it. Just want to see if there's anything else on there. Nope.
Something with this.
Oh, come on. There we go. His will. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Throgmorton, and this is my will. I want to warn you, don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's a diving option in this game, so I imagine we're going to go there soon. There's unreadable. We should have never done that. Everything should have remained in that cave. Professor unreadable. I fear what will become of me. I'm trying to read too fast. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. Unreadable, the cycle goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Unreadable. In the end it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. He's here. I got 141 XP for that. Yeah. Storytelling XP. I like it. Is there anything else on there? No. Okay. Really quick, I want to run back to the ship. I wish I could run. Can I run? I can crouch. I guess that's kind of a really pathetic run. Oh, huh. I just realized the name of the ship that I was on. Makes sense. Does that mean I'm dead? Ah! That's the white frame. Gotcha. Now we're all good, which means there is something still in that house that I haven't figured out. And this is one of those games where you're going to need all of the information if you want to do anything. I love puzzle games. This one's just taking me a minute to figure it out. I still don't like whatever that creepy thing in the corner of my vision is. Okay. Let's go back some, see if we can just take a generic picture of the house. Okay. This shows me highlighted paint. So I'm interested in what that means. Because you can see it on both sides of the door, and if it was just paint... Whoops, that's the punch things button, yep. Oh, where are you?
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Dogs are generally cleaner than we are. That can make a sense. Okay. Yep, I'm just tearing it. Tear it down! Burning down the house. Okay. Can I go... Ooh, can I go this way to get upstairs? Show me anything different? No? Just a different way to get up there, huh? In case I wanted to be super weird about it. Okay, that's not it. You'd think, like, the footprints would be a photo that you would want to take. Do I need to still talk to him?
I still hear those voices.
No, I'm done talking to him, apparently. Railway magazine. I kind of came in here earlier. I think that's just telling you there's stuff in it. Like, maybe houses are marked like that, so you can see, like, which houses you can go in. Oh, that's gross. Because all of those boxes that are highlighted like that have had stuff in them.
Five cards short of a full house.
That still makes me laugh. What is supposed to be in here? I already looked at that. Is there anything else in here that I need to look at?
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Okay, we've already done that, so... Can't open any of those. I don't know what else there is. Can we jump out? Okay, cool. We can jump out and we didn't die. Let's look at the map real quick. So this is an anchor, who knows? Kind of like Venice-like, so there's lots of streets that are actually streets you boat down. And then I need to go to the inn at some point. Excuse me. Oh my god. Oh, that's horror nightmare inducing. And awful. I already don't like rats. Which is funny because I like to act like I'm super tough. And I did not know that I am afraid of rats until one got into our house a long time ago. Not a long time ago, like last year. And it was in the closet, and we didn't know. We were talking, and a rat came out of the closet, and it was like a cartoon. I jumped up on top of the bed, and I was like, "It's a rat!" And my husband laughed at me for hours. Every time he looked at me, he would just laugh. So earlier in the game it said sometimes our ammo is scarce, sometimes running is the best option, which makes me think at some point we're going to be doing some kind of monster fighting. There's a compass on my screen. Out of the corner of my eye I thought that was a dead body. And I was like, excuse me? Oh. Well, this isn't the bar, so I imagine it's this building next to me. Grimhaven Bay. Under the Keel Bar. Does anything look wonky in here? Nope. Cool.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Good to know.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Let's talk to the barkeep. They're usually informative.
What do you want?
What do you want? Okay. Never mind.
Bye.
No information for me. That's what I get. I get no information. This guy's like, you can piss off. Woo! Chachi. That doesn't look good. You look like you travel. Never mind. You look like you steal boots from dead people. Ew. That was a squishy noise.
The door budge.
Oh, yeah. I'm not allowed to go there yet. Ooh. Loads of pinups on the wall. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to the polices.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
What if I'm working for him? Maybe after I give him some information, he'll give me, permissions. Can I get it? Can I? Can't. Well, that looks neat. Can't go that way. What? So can I get to nothing? Where's my hotel at? How do I get anywhere? Okay. Oh, I see. Alright, let's go wander about some more. Whee! Creepy stuff in here? No? Not creepy. How much? I don't know how much I want to be in the water at all. I was trying to figure out if this boat would get me around. Oh no, I fell. Blurg. Yep, I think I screwed up, guys. Oh, you can swim, but I don't want to swim. I want to get out of this water. I hate it. I don't want to glitch into the boat, though. Something is eating me! Oh my gosh! Get out of the water! I can't get out of the water! I'm gonna die! Okay, don't go in the water. The water was a bad decision. Did you see the little tentacles that were like... Ugh. I do not appreciate you, evil demon creature, whatever you were. Great, now I'm gonna need that stupid first aid kit, and I haven't even done anything important yet. Except for walk around. Stupid. Alright, I feel like there's something that I'm missing. There's clearly something that I'm missing. Probably back in that house. Just don't know what it is. So, there may be quite a bit of running around. Can I go in here? No. No exploring. Let's use the running option here. I wonder if he gets tired at all. I guess we'll see. Creepy octopus! Just like the one that tried to kill me. So I don't have any more information from that place. The bartender won't talk to me. My spooky vision isn't doing me any good, so... But I don't think that... Oh my gosh, those things are so creepy! Look. Maybe, can I take a picture of him? Ah, I found the... Okay, good. Like, there has to be something I can do.
I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Bye.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Okay. So there were bloody footprints coming out of there. They clearly dropped down to here, but it's raining. And apparently my... Oh god, I forgot about that! Oh no. This is awful. Oh, I am not going to be good at this. I can see it already. There was nowhere to go over there, so I feel like there's something else in this house that I have to find in order to continue.
Don't do anything
got
stupid, newcomer.
I've said everything I
Keep
know.
your hands where I can see them.
Oh, piss off. Okay. No. Let me just look at this real quick. Okay, so that's the retrocognition. Mind's eye. Oh! Oh, that guy, the creepy guy that's scaring the bejeebies out of me is pointing to something. And he's moving. Oh, nifty. Drugs? Bullets! Can we not do that?
So the fisherman pursued Albert. Even let off a few shots.
Okay. New Mind Palace Grid. Oh, wrong button. So Albert fled when wounded. When wounded. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright, but because he was a Throgmorton rather than just run him off. Okay. Hey, scary guy. You got any more? Yeah! Alright. Use the scary guys. Check.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
The 8 gajillion hands is really creepy. Oh, hey, that house has a marker on it. Yeah. Okay. Hello? Knocky, knocky. Excuse me, I'm just gonna, steal this stuff that's in here. I have a feeling it's going to come in handy later. Alright, let's follow the creepy guy. I don't need to look. Oh, that'd be a part of the, his shirt, maybe?
There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. Was that the bartender's name? Can't remember. Okay, and then a block.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Yep, we're gonna go look for him in just a second. Gunpowder and alcohol. Okay. I'm not gonna go upstairs yet, but I will eventually. More blood. I'm really worried about this next part. A bucket! Can I just put the bucket over my head and not see this guy? Because I have a feeling he is going to creep me the hell out.
Door won't budge.
Schwang. Oh, she did. What? The hell could... What is that? What is that? What is that? Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I don't...
One fatal round through the forehead.
Oh, he got
That's
executed.
no accident. This was deliberate.
All evidence collected. And that thing's body disappeared. I don't appreciate... Okay. We alright? We okay, dude? Is that a sanity level? Huh. You know, I think that blue thing might be a sanity level, in which case, I'm gonna have to pay attention to that. Alright, so... Lewis, who probably killed Albert, left the scene... Okay, so Albert was murdered, and Lewis left the scene of the crime. No? No? He might be hiding at the bar. Oh yeah, that makes sense. And I don't have that yet. What was that sound? Can I just say how much I don't appreciate that thing? And I would like to leave. I'd like to leave. Ooh. Stuff, though. I'd like to leave, but I'm gonna steal things first, because reasons. Oh, is that why? That worked out real well, didn't it? Focus. You know, I'm just thinking. Maybe I should save. Like, I haven't saved this whole game. That would be extreme. Oh man, I would be so mad. Oh, I can't even go upstairs. Boo. Now I gotta go talk to Pops and let him know that his son is unalived. Buy a fish face, dude. So he's gonna love that information. And then my next job's gonna be to go find that dude. Bet. I'm gonna ask him about the aminals
Mr.
first.
Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. They sure
He
weren't
had
friendly.
razor blade
You've
legs.
seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah.
Oh, fortunately.
That firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
So, sneak is what I'm hearing.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah. I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse.
Your cops suck.
I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true.
Like a simple grid search would have found him. He's
I
in a
don't
warehouse.
believe it.
You don't even need any permission to go in there.
My condolences, Mr. Thornborn. I'd hope for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back.
Well, I found
So
him.
much of our blood spilled for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
We know Lewis fired shots at him. I'm gonna say I don't know yet because I want to go talk to Lewis.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
The kind that does my
thorough
job, right?
When I find
Yeah.
him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
So now there's going to come the conundrum, I gather, that Lewis is going to think he did it for a good reason. Like, maybe Throgmorton's a really bad guy. I don't know. Well, let's go find Lewis and we'll see. Hi, are you
look
Lewis?
familiar.
No.
But old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Cool, that's... I am searching your bar, dude. I'm stealing your stuff. Dun, dun, dun. I guess everybody really likes, like, octopus and squid meals here. You, talk to me. Talk to me about these creepy dudes first, though.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece.
And they're setting things like these things up to be
Some
terrifying.
say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
Who's Kay?
And what do you say?
If it bleeds,
Should've
you can
asked that
kill
question.
it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember,
Excuse me.
better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
You want him gone? I can help.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So,
He's
Underhanded. I
upstairs.
like it.
Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
Laters.
Bye.
He's like, bye. I'm gonna go up here. And, oh, good, that guy's gone. But before I go in there, I'm just gonna... Do I not have any ammo? Oh, I don't have any ammo, so I can't shoot him. Oh, wait, I do! 6. I have 6 ammos. Oh, that's... we'll see.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Oh.
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault.
Told
You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Really? Okay, how did it all happen?
Start at the beginning. What happened?
Spill me the tea.
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. So I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You
I'd kill
shot
Albert.
to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me.
Psychic damage.
First thing I recall, after is that darn warehouse, and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Why do you hate the Throgmortons?
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers
This is
and
going
the
to be important
Throgmortons.
information.
Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived at Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
That's what I said earlier when he was like, we're the pillars of the community. And I'm like, if you have to say you're a pillar of the community, chances are you're
You
not.
mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're...
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun.
I can skip.
Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of
Sounds
Oakmont
about right
called
for
the
small
grand
towns.
families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone,
You damn dirty
there's nobody
apes.
left to protect us Innsmouthers.
If you're old enough to understand that reference, you belong here. If you're not, please look it up. You should have seen it by now. Your actions look
The
deliberate.
things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
You plea insanity. Why you look like a
What
fish?
kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Ugly.
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you?
No.
Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you
I've
before.
never met a fishman
I
hybrid.
didn't mean any offense.
Disappointing twist on a merman.
Bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please.
You still killed somebody,
I have
bro.
a family. Without me, they'll starve.
I'll
This
think
is
about
not
it.
exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
I wonder if I can go behind his back and tell Throgmorton anyway? And still get the bullets? Because it says ammunition's really scarce in this game, so it's like, do I want the bullets? Throgmorton doesn't seem like somebody you want to make angry, though. I want the bullets.
Turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. You give me a little something to get started, and my lips are sealed.
I knew you'd understand. Here you are, Mr. Reed.
I'm probably gonna... What was that? I'm probably gonna go tell him about this guy anyway. But, we'll see. Lewis was affected by hysteria, and he killed Albert. Okay, so now I have a choice to make. Was he aware of what he was doing, or was he mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his actions? Chances are that he was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his actions. However, He really hates the Throgmortons a lot, and I Don't Remember is like a classic, you know, way out kind of thing. I have a feeling this is going to affect my gameplay in the future too. I started this game, I have no idea what kind of game it was, what it's about. Somebody sent it to me and they were like, hey, this is based on H.P. Lovecraft, you should play it. And it's like, okay, sure. We're going to say he was mentally affected, because I think there's something going on here. Lewis killed Throgmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I could try to cover him for him, or else Throgmorton will have his head. Testimony. Okay, this is just the clues that I have already. The will. Okay. Later, Gator. Squish. So let's go talk to Throgmorton. And are you like doing divination?
Come.
I want to talk to you first.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of fortune teller?
Yes, my dear. Yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises.
Thank you,
newcomer.
Pixie. Nonsense.
Seems
Nonsense.
Generic, don't you think?
Yeah.
I see many things, boy. And I will tell you them in detail for a small fee.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer.
Booze.
After the
I know where there's some
flood,
booze.
Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
I ain't giving you my bullets.
Some other time. Maybe.
I'll give you something else, honey, but you ain't getting the bullets. Let me go find you some beer. I'll be back. But if bullets are as precious as this game is making them out to be, I'm not giving them to nobody. Unless they're coming out the end of my gun. Alright, so fish guy killed Albert. Lewis, that's his name. Lewis killed Albert. So here's the question. Do I lie? Because if I lie and he says, well, where's the body? Then I've made him very angry and he's super powerful. Like he controls a lot of things in the area. You can't even get into the city for the most part until this part is over. He's at the bar.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder.
Because I did tell the bartender that I was
He's
going to
hiding
get
at
rid of
the
this
local
problem.
bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmorton.
Time to hydrate.
Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served.
I mean, his son's
It's
still not
rare
murdered,
for
so.
a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Gay to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't. But
They weren't trying, yo.
Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
There's no way they were actively trying to catch this case. There's blood all over the ground. There's bloody footprints. There's bullet casings like 30 feet from the scene. There's a bloody handprint about another 30 feet from that. I mean, like, come on, guys. Trying to find the source of my crazy.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things. Visions.
Crazy.
And I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Why geological activity? That's an interesting logical leap. Visions and earthquakes?
A geological expedition. I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You think the flood is
You
unnatural?
mentioned the flood. You think it's
been
more
raining
than
for like
just a
6
natural
months,
disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Okay. Any discoveries so far?
Found anything?
I do not know. Albert is...
Oh.
Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Sorry, I get like sucked into the details of like their face. Like he's got, you can see, you look at him when they get that face like that, you can see like the pores in his chin and his forehead and stuff. That's so cool! Especially like when you grew up with like Atari and Nintendo, a regular Nintendo, not a Super Nintendo. You know, so to see it jump from that graphics to this graphics now is just, I love it.
You think your son was
It's
killed
so much
because
fun.
the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's
Don't
going
be
on.
suspicious. Don't be
I
suspicious.
expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Let's talk
What
payment.
about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port.
Are you gonna pay me in smokes?
Also include a fair advance in bullets.
Yes.
Bullets?
All the
The
bullets.
dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Give me the bullets. I want all the
I'm
bullets.
going to look into this. I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's
Oh,
all
well,
you
thank
can
you.
tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just
I
meant
asked
the
a
more
question?
I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Whoa. I got antipsychotics. Antipsychotics? That is, okay, so that's definitely a sanity meter. The blue one is a sanity meter. So, let's check out our inventory real quick. I gotta figure out what we got. I have 2 different kinds of guns. I have my pistol and I have a revolver. I can make bullets too! Oh, okay. I can make health. Always make health. Okay, okay. Casebook. So now I got a new thing. Key. And then he showed me where the Throgmorton estate is. But oh. That's way bigger than I thought it was. That's what she said. I wish if you clicked on these it would tell you. So that's the police station. That's probably the newspaper. That's the hospital. That's going to be the inn. The place that I'm going to rest at. This must be his house. Because it's in Old Grove. This must be another place to patch up. Archives, perhaps? And then that might be the house for the other family that harbors the Innismouths. Nothing in my mind palace. Now let's see if I can go, through here. Yay, it's open! Okay, so that must have been like that tutorial section. I'm not gonna... Oh, cutscene. Cutscene. No. Having another out-of-body experience. I'm dead! I died! Rude. Where'd my scars go? This has to be a dream. Yep. Because my scars weren't on my face. Apparently I made it to the inn. Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover the origin of mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members, dead or alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for me for my report in his manor in southern Old Grove. My Diary, Part 1. Oh, I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. Only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my headache, the worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of boat helped me survive and reached the shore of a small island. They found me in it later, starving, half mad, and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The officials said none of what I thought I'd seen was real, but my memories are true. My strange powers, gained after that ordeal, prove it. I found something horrible on that island. Something old and dark and slithering. And it still haunts me. My Diary, Part 1. Oh. I don't know. I don't think anybody was here for this part. But in the very beginning, we see this picture.
Crew of the Cyclops.
But their faces go. Ugh.
Semper Fortis, brothers.
Oh, don't want to do that. I just want to... Okay. Make sure there's no creepy crawlies in here. Dear Mr. Reed, I understand that you are a private eye that caught the murderer in the port. My life is in danger and I cannot trust anyone in this city. Please come to my room, which is just opposite yours. That sounds like a trap. I am in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of vile forces. They stalk me and will take me soon. I have cast my lot and I am beyond saving, but the 7 books must be saved at any cost. Even if I'm gone, find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost. It could be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please be the bearer of this light, for I have failed. Okay. Mystic Tomes. Antipsychotics and a first aid kit. Okay, so you don't heal when you sleep. That's good to know. So, real quick, before we get too far. Those are antipsychotics. I'm gonna just... I'm gonna use that, because my health is pretty low. Oh! Check it out! I can get all... I like that. We're kicking it in a pea coat, baby! Look at that. I like it. Raids on Innsmouthers. The number of attacks in the Innsmouth immigrants has increased. Raids are intensifying, with more and more Innsmouthers exposed to abuse and assault. Sometimes whole families are found dead in their houses. Police are on the case, with several illegal Innsmouther businesses captured and their owners sent to jail. The city ought to have been cleaned of these fish-faced scum long ago, said Robert Throgmorton, the super racist head of the Throgmorton Grand family. I regret one thing. It all started too late. Had we not neglected our civic duties, my son would still be with us. Okay. Let's go to the potty. Do we have a reflection? We do! Even though it's not like a perfect reflection of him, I love that there's actually reflections in this game, because most times when you do stuff like this, you walk past a mirror and just, like, nothing happens. Ooh, another note. Mr. Reed, it seems you've overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Miss Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Okay. Tally-ho! Oh, there's 2 doors across from me. Which one do we want to guess is the right one? Is there... Oh, there's a knife with a note in it over there. Let's go check that out. Chris, read. My door has a note. Okay, can I close my door? Thank you. Like I have a placard. Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord. Oh, well, that's a lot. Okay, cool. Let's start. Local women were talking about a ruined house in central Coverside near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing and Kingsport. They said the ghosts of the house owner and his family are still read the unholy book they kept. Several newcomers who tried to settle in those ruins have gone mad. Book in the bank. Oh, this is going to be where the mystic tomes are. So, talking with the locals is never easy, but this old chap was one of the queerest yet. He was happy to talk about the book, but only laughed when I proposed to buy it. I left it in the most guarded place of the city, and paid enough to keep it there until the world ends. And if it's abandoned after the flood, even better. Ignorance is the best guardian. I'm guessing he meant the abandoned bank in Northern Advent on Forefather Street. Alas, it would be too dangerous to go there by myself. But I have bullets. Okay, this one, after being stolen from the Throgmorton Museum, was bought by a local surgeon who was found dead in his house. I snuck in and checked out his place. Wasn't there. The private hospital in Western Reed Heights is where his work was abandoned. The archive says it's on Bourbon Street, so that's probably where that one is. Oh, no. No, I want to steal it! Give me the stealing. 38 pistol rounds. The waiting book. Building the church was his redemption. At night, he returned to his house behind the church, and he couldn't sleep. When the church was built, the priest found him hanged on the bell ropes. The book is still waiting for someone to come and read it. His is in Central Salvation Harbor. Oh, I have a flashlight? Y'all, I've been playing for an hour and a half. An hour and a half, and I just figured out I have a flashlight. It's on my person! I've seen it in every cutscene. No, didn't even notice. La la la, whatever. A dozen witches hanged on a huge apple tree still grows near the cider mill. Among these documents is a confession. One of the witches said the devil himself granted them a book with words of power. It hides itself from mortal eyes, which means I'll have to see it using my little weird vision thing. The witch who wrote this confession lived in Eastern Reed Heights. Sorry, I hit the mic just a second ago. The Tome of the Mare. Blackwood Manor. That's where the people that keep the Innismothers safe are. Southern part of Whisper Street, where meetings occur in the dead of night. Locals don't like this part of Eastern Grimhaven Bay. They say certain book is read at these meetings, a cursed tome that makes people so crave the sea's touch that they go and drown in the ocean. Huh. Nifty. Anything else? The nightmares. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They're just men, the Yellow King's gang. They can't get here now. Now there's only me. Me and these nightmares. A little longer and I'll figure them out. Okay. Oh, there's something else on the wall there. Boop. The wheel tome. I had a dream so real it still makes my hand shake. Huge Ferris wheel. People got on and rode it higher and higher before jumping off. Oh, that's terrifying. Then I saw a man with a leather bag. He was standing in the center of the wheel reading from a book. His awful dirge was making the wheel rotate and dragging the crowd to their slaughter. That's in Western Old Grove. So my map should be updated, perhaps? No? No? Cool. So is that going to be raids, documents, down, casebook? Mystic Tomes. Okay, so at least I have the, Oh, are they on the map now? No. Can I... No, wrong one. Can I put them? Oh, space. Ferris wheel in the park of Western Old Grove near Century Avenue and Beacon Street. Old Grove. Century Avenue and Beacon Street. Place a marker. Aha! Ha-ha! Okay. Yeah, sorry, that was super nerdy. I apologize. Eastern Grimhaven Bay. On the southern end of Whisper Street. Uncertainty, Deep Shore, Whisper Street. Near the road to Blackwood Manor. Well, this is Whisper Street. And Whisper Street goes here. And comes up here. Near the road to Blackwood Manor. We're gonna put it like... No. 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 You. Go like here. Can I not delete that one? Okay. There we go. Alright, I'll mess around with that some more later. Maybe I'll do that before my next stream and just set everything up on the map. Oh, thank you, Sacred. Thanks for the follow. Sorry, my notifications are not working. So I'm trying to keep tabs on all of it. That's my room. Okay. Can I raid anyone else's room? Oh, I can. Let me just steal your stuff real quick. And I'm leaving. Shell casings! Yes! I can make more bullets! What's upstairs? Let's see. Upstairs, upstairs, upstairs. Just more rooms. Let's just take the time really quick. Woo! Wasn't expecting that. That's not what I wanted to do either. That's what I wanted to do. I hope nobody comes in here and catches me stealing their junk. Too many coincidences. So the lighthouse is out, several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing. But now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. I need to look into it. Now, if only the city wasn't so impossible to navigate. It does look like somebody gave a 5-year-old crack and a crayon and said, have fun. That's what the streets of my hometown look like, too. That's a beautiful picture. Can I picture it? Taking a picture anyways, even though it didn't give me the thing. Okay, so my sanity level, I was just looking, my sanity level does go down when I do the look into the creepy realms thing, so I just need to use that sparingly. Although I do have the antipsychotic pills. Before I go out, maybe I should check my inventory and just make stuff if necessary. Can I make another one of these? I can. I'm just gonna make another one of those. Antipsychotics. I'll be able to make more stuff later. I'm gonna hold off on making bullets right now, but I have enough that I can get, like...
Finally!
Oh.
You're awake. Gotta tell you, though, mister. You want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
What noise? What noise? What'd I do?
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
Rude?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Whoops. You're like, well, I didn't... Weren't me?
Got any proof it was me? It could have been one of my neighbors. I slept like a rock. I didn't hear a thing.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable people who never do such
because
a
I
thing.
knew.
Don't think your yellow-clad patron means you get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Are they the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only
Because
thing
everything
that good
here's
for
going
is lighting
to
the
hell in a
kitchen
handbasket.
stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you
Missed the sides of
want
my
to
mouth
take
here.
a look? Well, fine, fine.
Yay! Information!
Take what you wish.
Wow, oh, wow! A lot of information. Alright, let's just roll through this real fast. Letters from Oakmont. City has an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. I went to the eastern part of the Salvation Armor. Near the crossing of Fitzocallan, the feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I was a woman locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. My body turned into something. It itched badly in my face. I had to hold the skin with both hands to prevent it from growing until I suffocated. I ended up sitting on the road crying until some Innismouther kicked me and ordered me away. The visions are testing me, playing with my mind. My old forgotten fears come to life. I was afraid I would stay alone. I thought my parents would leave and never come back. I went to the eastern streets of Coverside. I felt I was alone, forgotten in a locked room, hungry and frightened. It was so scary to stay inside, but everything was much worse behind the door. Something scratched in the corridor, and there were terrifying screams from the outside. I could not run, could not hide, just waited for Mom to return. Mirrors, mirrors. I'm probably going to read all these out loud unless you guys just absolutely hate it. If you do, tell me in the chat, and I'll give you a second to read them, and then we'll go on. I'm afraid someone stalks me. It started when I visited Western Advent and had a vision at the intersection of Purity and Oak. I saw mirrors full of reflections and someone trapped, trying in vain to escape. His expression of fear and panic shook me deeply. After that, a very tall, skinny man started following me in the distance. What troubles me is that I see him in the reflections, but I've never caught a straight view of this stalker. I'm sure the police will mock me if I come by asking for protection. It seems it's time to buy a good, trustworthy gun and start to practice. I was walking in the Lombard Street in Eastern Reed Heights when it happened again. It's not just a vision, but a noise. Hissing radio static, growing louder and louder. Voices from afar were lost in it, crying desperately. I tried not to show how bad it was. I was afraid to reveal it to the locals. The images came after I passed Bullock headed towards Helog. The hissing flooded my mind, and I saw a man surrounded by radios talking to them. He was dying. I felt it. And when it happened, the vision was gone. Right, we're going to read some more of these. Well, these are side cases, but they're important. Let's see. Eastern Salvation, crossing of Fitzocallan. Fitzocallan Street. This is Old Church. Old Church. It's not the button I wanted. Gotta hammer some of these out real quick. Eastern Salvation Harbor. No. 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 Delete. There we go. Eastern Coverside. St. Elmo and Kingsport. Western Advent corner of Purity and Oak. Where's Oak? Nope. Southern Aldwood. Warwick between Seaside and Hillside. Okay. Warwick between Seaside and Hillside, so like right here. Alright. That's close to me. Because I'm in Coverside. Is there anything in Coverside? Western Heights, Western Advent, Western Reed Heights, Northern Grimhaven, Western Coverside. Tanner and Old Church. Western Coverside. That's gotta be close. There's Old Church. Tanner and Old Church. Okay. What's this? Notes about the visions. Why does that have a timer on it? Okay. Note about the hobo signs. Darren, I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places. This is an actual thing that happens, that you know already. Kind of like the secret signs hobo use all over the country. What I learned is that the tradition dates back to times well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. You've seen the crooked H-shaped sign on doors around the town. That means that the house is inhabited. The crosshatched grid sign marks hidden caches of useful items. The V-shaped sign is for barricaded, dangerous places. Good to know. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spiral-shaped sign, though. You'll have to investigate that one for yourself. And if you see a sign with a cross and 3 Ks, reach for the gun. Super. More information for me. Aha! Just because you were a jerk and I stole your stuff. Okay. I'm gonna be able to make all the bullets. Bullets, bullets, all the bullets. Okay. I'm gonna chance some insanity here and just kind of take a looky-loo. Yep, that's inhabited. Okay. Let's go! Here my arm is driving me nuts. There we go. A fast travel point. Oh, good. I'm glad that there's that. Because this is a big map, so that would make things a little difficult. Okay. So if I come out here, take a right and go down Old Church Road. Do these roads have markers on them? Old Church Road is not a road. Okay, okay. So that means I'll have to find like a harbor or something? Where am I at? Okay, I'm still going. Good, and then when it splits I need to go to the left. I don't have to hit much. I'm really scared that that creature that, oh, hold on. I don't want to go quite that far. Go there. That creature that tried to drag me under and kill me in the water when I accidentally fell in earlier. I'm worried that that dude's gonna make a comeback here. Well, that was abrupt. Look at that Pico. Looks fabulous. Okay, so then the marker has got to be like right here. Which marker is this? Forlorn woman. Okay. So this is where it's at. What is on your forehead, bruh? Okay. That was the spinny sign that they were saying they didn't know what it was. That means this is inhabited. Am I back at the place where the guy died? No, it's just a similar construct. Okay, so we have like some reusable constructs here, which is fine. Game programming is not exactly a piece of cake, so... Ooh, first aid! I can't carry anymore! How dare you? No! No! Oh god, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out! Okay, so the spinny thing. That is a stay away. Stay away. From what it didn't have the K's on it. What are these tattoos these guys have? Okay, don't go in that house. That house is not for me. I am not ready for that house. That's gonna be where the stinking thing I gotta do is, though. I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, that thing was scary. Clearly, as you can tell, I'm a veteran of horror games. No, I get scared really easy, guys. I'm awful. Like, there's gonna be a lot of oh no and running away. I forgot I have a gun. Like, I just 100% legit forgot I had a gun. I was like, nope, what? So let's see if I can sneak in here. Okay. Is there something that triggers the scary creature? Is that bullets? No, that's another first aid kit. Because this is a boss battle. Okay. I'm just gonna sneak my happy self right out of here. Maybe, perhaps. No, can I not? I got down here and now I'm stuck. Hold on, hold on. Am I standing up again? How do I uncrouch? I want to not crouch. Okay. And then I want to crouch. Leave. Get out of here! Okay, so let's look at what our main objective is really quick. Lost at sea. Northern cover side, the crossroad of Asher and Hubert. Hubert, which is here. And I am way down here. Okay. Back to the boat! You know, let's save again, because we haven't, and if that thing had killed me, I would have been really, really, really sad. You know, actually, before we get to the next section, I think I'm going to call it for today. So, kids hug your parents, parents hug your kids, and if that doesn't jive with you, hug somebody you love. Bye. No! No! Oh god, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.